Hi everybody, Mike from Enviroscape LA. Just got done spraying. Now you see a lot of guys with these backpacks. You can get them at the big box stores. And so I just got done spraying. Now the question is, do I spray? Because obviously you just caught me, I was spraying. But what was I spraying? Well, I'll tell you, we took over kind of ownership of this yard about a year ago. I got the call and the lady said, you know, the last guy I talked to, he wanted to, spray a bunch of areas with Roundup, the glyphosate that's been linked to like bee death and so on. I told her, well, we don't do that. We do spray though, but we spray earthworm casting tea. We brew it for 24 hours. Actually, it's a 48-hour process. But does it work? That's the question. When we got here, it was like a food desert, and now it's a food forest. And there were little trouble spots she had. Like, for example, she had grass here that she had to water pretty much every day because this is Palos Verdes, California. And so I said, look, if you want something that you don't have to water every day and you don't even have to mow, try Garcia. So check this out. It's absolutely gorgeous, this Garcia. Never been mowed, and it's got, once it's established, you water it maybe once a week. Okay, and then check this out. We're gonna help her redo her vegetable garden here. Actually, let's come down here and check out what she's got going on. She's got this vegetable garden, tomatoes. She's got this native plant called a pentas. It's great. It needs as much water as a desert cactus. It just doesn't need hardly any water. And then we've got the vegetable garden. We're actually, next spring, we're gonna help her to redo this. We're gonna be using the Organic Solutions Premium Worm Castings. We're gonna mix that in with the soil. That coupled with, you spray the earthworm casting tea. Now where you get the earthworm casting tea from, you can go online, look at Organics Alive. Buddy of mine, Todd, down south, he'll sell it to you, he'll sell the whole system. Highly recommend it. Check this hillside out, how it has just come to life. We're now officially in fall, and check this hillside out. It's just amazing. It's probably the biggest hillside we've ever seen that's turned a food desert into a food forest, using products like the Organic Solutions here, using products like Organics Alive, earthworm casting tea. Let's take a quick peek though. I just want to show you what can be done, because I did show you one plant over here, the Garcia, but I also wanted to show you the Garcia isn't just good to replace grass on level ground, but it's also great for hillsides. Before we go, you gotta check this out. This is called the butterfly bush milkweed. It's the only food for the monarch butterfly. Oh my goodness, look at that. A couple assassin bugs. They're regenerating. Actually, they're creating more little bugs. And then see this? Woo! These are the seeds. Just let them fly and they'll actually reseed themselves. They're great for reseeding. And it's the only food for the monarch butterfly. You want to bring the pollinators in, plant their food for them. We got, this is great for hillside. It's called the lantana, the yellow lantana. Check out these lemons. This one here got so hot this year, it actually got sunburn. See a little sunburn? Yeah, we get sunburn, plants get sunburns. And then just on the other side here, there's a salvia. It's great for bringing in the pollinators. You want to create, what's part of a food forest is not just food for humans, but food for the pollinators. Bring in the birds and the butterflies, and especially the bees. We go a little bit higher, and a newly planted tree here. This is the Fuyu Persimmon Tree. Great for high antioxidant food. We've got rosemary right here, which you could cook with, and it also brings in tons of bees. Check out the Garcia up here. So it's wonderful. We planted it up there because when it rains, you don't want the hillside to erode down. That would be a real problem for the house. So we planted Garcia, and it's just lightly just feathering down, and it's holding the hillside down. It's got roots like you can't imagine, but they're tiny hair roots, and it's perfect for holding hillsides down. We did a ton of it up there, and we did a ton of it right here. Plum tree. Check out this magnificent fig tree, blooming like crazy, giving lots of food, because that's what they do if you give them what they need. Now check out the crappie right here. Fabulous crappie. And then if you ever want to bring the pollinators in, you got to bring in a toyon tree. And the toyon tree is just like one of my favorite plants of all time. It gets these flowers, they'll turn into red berries around the end of the year, and it provides habitat for animals, for insects. It's amazing. So you got to have these. Actually, she has several, and it's a California native. There's also a California myrtle up here. So if you want to save the planet, bring the natives. I would call this a regenerative garden, restoring the planet garden, permaculture garden. Yeah, and it's irrigated with drip irrigation, and it's also irrigated with micro sprays, sort of a combination of things. But anyway, we'll do more videos. If you know, when the house was bought, the homeowner thought they just had a hillside, but now they put steps on it, they terraced it. Check out these terraces, and then just be creative. That's what it takes, being creative. And check it out. One of those seeds fell and it planted itself right here, the little California milkweed. And then more hillside filled with crappia. Crappia brings in tons and tons of pollinators. And then the pollinators, while they're here, they'll pollinate your garden. Check out the apple tree right here. Oh my goodness. It's even got an apple on it. I think that's the Fuji apple. Fuji or the Hana. Might be Fuji. Anyway, there's a lot of fruit trees here. I just didn't want to make this a gigantic video. I just wanted to point out some things you can do to make a difference for our planet. This is Mike with Enviroscape LA signing off. When you think sustainability and permaculture, think Enviroscape LA.